Welcome to Lessons of Grace. We're glad you're here. Glad you continue to come and watch us. I once read an article by a man. He rejected the Bible completely on one verse, Leviticus 11 and 5. And that verse says, "And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you." See, the man was rejecting all the Bible, the complete Bible, because of what it said about the coney chewing its cud. See, if you look up coney, it'll say rock rabbit, also called rock hyrax. And so his point was rabbits don't chew their cud, so therefore the whole Bible is wrong. He felt he'd found a mistake. Well, note that these animals are also called dassies. That's a common colloquial name. But they're hyraxes. And they are I've done some research, and they are a small animal resembling a rodent. And guess what? They're most, amazingly, their closest relatives are an elephant and a manatee. So they're not rabbits at all. You see, people will grasp at any straw to reject the truth of the Bible. All kinds of reasons. You take, for example, pronunciation. In the last program, I kept pronouncing tack. I wonder how many people said, "Why should I listen to that guy? He can't even pronounce the simple word correctly." You know, in 1 Peter 4:11, Peter says, "If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God, as the ability that God giveth, that God in all things may be glorified through Jesus Christ, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen." So, people don't pronounce things correctly. I have watched many preachers, I've listened to many preachers who don't understand the silent T rule on the words that end in TLE. And so instead of pronouncing it apostles, they pronounce it apostles. Well, you know what? I have learned that to ignore that and to listen to the jewel that they're going to give me in that sermon. Or they might say, "Why should I listen to that man? He can't even tie correctly." They're just looking for any reason to reject. They're like what Jesus said in Matthew 13:13. He describes these people. He says, "Seeing, they see not. Hearing, they hear not. Neither do they understand." Here are some of the verses I'd like for you to consider. Romans 1:28. "And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge." See, that's why they grasp at straws. Romans 8:7 says, "Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the laws of God, neither indeed can be." Well, in the Greek, it has the idea of will be. 1 Corinthians 2:14 says, "But the natural man," that's the unsaved man, "receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned." Now, they understand what you're talking about, but they just do not appreciate the gospel. It's been an old problem. It's all a problem all along. Even in Jeremiah's day, God spoke through Jeremiah, and he said in Jeremiah 6:10, "To whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them as a reproach. They have no delight in it." Still, when you run into people like that, you need to be polite. Show them a caring attitude, but do not be deterred by them. Proverbs 26:4 gives good advice. It says, "Answer not a fool according to his own folly, lest thou be like unto him." Matthew 13:45, it was Jesus who said, "Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you." Here's the thing, folks. Our responsibility is to understand and teach the Bible correctly. And Jude, he says to preserve the faith that was once delivered unto the saints. And we're to teach it accurately. It's a responsibility about being a teacher. James 3:1 says, "My brethren, be not many masters." That Greek word there means teachers, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation. And we need to encourage the next generation to carry on the truth of the Bible. Until the next time, may God bless you.